and welcome to the Things That Don't Matter podcast. Things that don't matter, there's no the in front of it. My name is Babatdor Dkhar, and
That, for me.
okay, and my co-host is George Taylor. Why have we decided to do a podcast? There's so many out there. Do you have an answer, George?
I was hoping you would. You're the media man.
I mean, we both like listening to podcasts, and we have fun when we're conversing with each other.
It's a good start, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, we do chuckle every now and then.
How do we know each other? Why are we together? Who are we?
We're not together, like that.
Not like that.
Okay. We know each other from.
What do we have to offer?
What do we have to offer? Well, I think the stuff that we want to talk about this podcast is stuff that's not very serious, stuff that's fun, stuff that I think an audience, regardless of background, serious things like gender, race, whatever, would find interesting. Hopefully, because I want to talk about sports, we want to talk about culture,
films, literature, music,
things that we like, or just things of the everyday. Travel is very important. Because we'll be doing this podcast we'll be in different countries because work takes us to different places.
Yeah. And
we'll be recording, but this podcast will always be George Taylor and Babatdor Dkhar show. We're co-hosts, and we hope that the stuff that we talk about, the material that we put out, is fun and interesting and funny.
Yeah, let's hope so. We met, didn't we, in 2013? A while now.
Yeah.
And we met at university. We were both at grad school together.
Do you remember the first time I said hello to you?
I do, and the impression I took then isn't the same person that you are now, if you kind of know what I mean. I felt I didn't really know what to think. You sort of came up to me and asked for. It was at the start of a dinner.
Yes.
Formal dinner.
Because I was wearing a grey suit.
That's right. Yeah.
And everyone was wearing black and gowns, and I kind of stood out.
Yeah. You look like you didn't belong from the start. Yeah.
So
no, that's good. Yeah. We met then at a formal dinner. When I used to fit into my suits. I've put some weight on since then.
I used to be skinnier. I was skinnier until I'm 13.
Yeah.
Than I am now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Like I have a double chin now, as you can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
We kind of studied, we've kind of had a similar academic background.
Yes.
At a graduate level, I guess. You're trained as a lawyer.
I went to law school in India, and by the time I was in the third or fourth year, I realized that I wanted to do something in the creative field.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I was in law school in the second year, whatever, I would intern and work with media entities, with newspapers, and it just moved on from there.
Yeah.
I've decided to try becoming a writer. I signed with an agent a year and a half ago.
Yeah. And the program you were doing when we were at university together was creative writing.
Creative writing, and the program that you were doing in uni
was literature and art.
Yeah.
But I did a master's in creative writing before.
Mm-hmm.
We were at Oxford together. Before that, I was at Loughborough, which is a big sports university in the UK. I didn't play any sport, but
I thought you played football.
I played to a fun level, but the people who were at Loughborough, a lot of the footballers from Loughborough have gone on to play in professional clubs or international rugby players and things. So it's
sport is also one of the things that we have in common, but the fact that we love talking about it.
Yeah, maybe not playing it to any level.
But we do love discussing it.
Yeah, but I think that there's some nice overlap in our backgrounds, and I think
of course,
you've got that kind of media platform and the way you're going. I've done some work on the radio before. So hopefully I'm not more of a face for radio than video. But
no, I think we're pretty good looking, man.
It's not for us to say, is it? It's not for you to say. We'll let the audience.
I've been told by a few people. My mum.
Your mother, yeah. My mother says
especially
the same about me, not about you. She's never seen you. She never will. Well, unless she watches this, I guess.
Yes, unless she watches this, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't think my mum will watch this either.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she watches The Bold and Beautiful. But
Yeah. He
Because
does it, right?
it's still running.
Is it still going?
It's still going on. Can you beat that?
Wow.
We will not talk about The Bold and Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful.
So sign off now if that's what you're here for.
Yeah. And the goal is, on a more serious note, the goal is to produce, content weekly, like every 3 or 4 days. And, because I think we also have interesting things to say.
I hope so.
That's the hope.
I hope my voice is a voice that soothes you to sleep, listening to this, watching this.
Yes, because that's the most amazing thing about podcasts. It helps people go to sleep in this age, especially.
That's how I got into podcasts, really needing, being at university, first year at university, feeling kind of scared and away from home, and I just wanted my own kind of space in my room, put my headphones in, Ricky Gervais or whoever I'd be listening to kind of yapping away in my ear, and I felt very comfortable, so hopefully we can do that for some young and aspiring
That's very true.
people out there, yeah.
Yeah, and podcasting, visual and audio content is becoming a big thing all over the developing world, all over Asia.
Yeah, it's been a trend in the UK, the US since maybe 2005-06.
And so like comedians are coming out with podcasts, people who who are in the creative world, and ours is just another piece of.
Yeah. Well, we're hoping, aren't we, to kind of bridge the international divide between the kind of Western cultural.
Because I think that's interesting because we come from different backgrounds.
I'm fascinated about your upbringing, where you're from. I'm not super au fait with the part of India you're from, which
because you didn't even know that the northeast of India existed.
No, I admitted just now off air that if I were to have drawn India, it wouldn't have included the part that you're from. I would have cut that off.
And then that's
for ignorance, not spite.
That's also a rather important thing for me, because I want to discuss a few things about that part of the world too.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of ignored by mainstream.
Well, whereabouts are you from?
A place called Shillong. I'm going to pronounce that correctly. Shillong, not Shlong. As friends of mine like to tease me.
Yeah.
So you should. So that's that. It's going to be interesting though. We're going to be producing content on a very regular basis. On that note, I hope you love what we do. We're going to be putting up on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. On our website, halfandone.com, we put up the links and everything. So.